I'm Paul.
I'm Anders.
And I'm Mark.
Welcome. It's a beer fest. It's a
Beer kit festival.
fest. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
We've done several today, which is why we may seem slightly discombobulated.
Nice word.
Thank you.
Yes.
I worked hard on getting that word out.
So we're doing red ales.
Yeah.
Red beer kits. Red
Yeah.
ale beer kits. And there's one which is a bit of an outline, which we've chucked in with this as well, but we'll talk about that when we get to it.
Yeah.
Our snack of choice, we've gone with Paul's going to...
Paul, the glamorous assistant. Yeah.
Yes, we've got a cheese board for this course.
Yeah.
And a thing full of crackers.
We have. I'm going to be the glamorous but slightly weak assistant.
Yeah, so we're going to talk through that while sampling some of the finest beer kits, red ales. And we're kicking off with, it's one of your brews, Mark.
It's St. Peter's Red Ale, about 4.5%. It was brewed, I'm guessing November. It was ready for Christmas. Let's put it like that.
It's May now, so
it's May, so 6 months in the bottle. We're down to my last few beers. If you've watched the earlier episodes, you'll know that some gentlemen here like to keep their beer for 14 months. Nothing lasts past about 8 months with me. I'm quite organised. First in, first out. I'm afraid I feel the need to make a new kit, and I need 46 bottles to do so.
So anyway, look. Come on. What do you think?
Come on then, guys.
What's the smell? What do you smell?
Well, I've already tasted it. I think every time, Paul.
No, every time, Paul. What was
Paul, right, let's get it. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I think that's very, very nice. It's got a rich colour. It's got a slight head. It's a little bit on the bubbly, fizzy side, a little bit, but a very rich, smooth taste. And is that hoppy or licoricey? Or...
I'm getting a bit of licorice. I'm getting a bit of plum.
Yeah, a little bit plum, licoricey.
Plum.
Yeah. It's a fruity little number.
It is.
It is.
What are your thoughts, Mark?
Well, I'm slightly reserved on this because I have to say, I made this red ale after I'd made a Young's Red IPA, which I know is coming up later. Yeah. And I'll be honest, I don't feel this is quite as nice. I don't feel it's quite the hoppiness I went for a red IPA.
Yeah,
I'm expecting a little bit more citrus, a little bit more into it.
A bit more hop kick.
Yes, and it's
I'm still
pleasantly
getting a little bit of
here.
red fruit in there.
Yeah.
I'd say this is more like a ruby ale than a a red IPA.
Yes.
Doesn't mean I think it's a good beer.
I'm glad it's not so citrusy, but I mean, I like I lean towards the fruitiness more than the citriness.
Was this a hot powder packet that you?
It was a St. Peter's IPA powder packet into it, and I've a little bit suspicious.
I am too.
Quite how it doesn't. I mean, it's dried up. It's dried hops. Yeah. It's been crushed. Young's pressed them back, I'm guessing, into pellets. Now, but there's more of them, and it just feels. It feels different. I mean,
but it has got a nice, rich, fruity flavour,
and there's very little, if any, homebrew twang with this. It's a good quality kit.
Yeah,
I'd say
it's more carbonated than
I've just been
well worth trying.
Getting the bubbles out, it does help, and it gets a bit smoother.
I'm not saying I did. No, so just to be completely honest, I don't use the priming sugar that they send with the kits. I chuck it in first. Let's just have an extra 0.25% of alcohol in there. I'm sorry, I'm quite happy with that. And then I take Munton's carbonation tabs, and I just drop 2 into the bottle because that makes my life easy. And I'm sorry, but homebrew is about easy.
Homebrew is about what we want to do.
And the results is you're brewing a beer for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, we're going to get into this and get into the cheese board. We'll see you in a minute with the next beer.
So it's carnage, absolutely
Yes.
carnage over here with cheese, biscuits. It's gone nuts. We're on to the second red beer.
Red IPA.
The red IPA, is it?
Yeah.
Who did it?
I did it.
You
Brewed
did
this
it.
one. Young's Red IPA.
It's Young's Red IPA. Now it will tell you 6.5%, but I threw the priming sugar in again, then added some carbonation tabs. So I'm expecting anywhere conservatively from 6.75 to 7.25%.
Wow.
So this might be messy later. You never know. This is one I've done twice. Young's IPA kits, very forgiving. I've always had good success.
Concur with that. I've had one failure with the Young's kit.
I've had a failure with the Young's kit, but I was definitely to blame.
No, my I think it was the yeast in my kit. It just didn't work.
Did it not?
But anyway, on the whole, I think Young kits are a good gateway into home brewing because
They're good. They're
they're so
solid.
forgiving.
Yeah.
You can batter it like whatever, and you're going to get a good brew.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are other companies that we've tasted today I've had real trouble with because I'm just not that fastidious. I'm just not that precise sometimes with it.
Right.
But Young's always had good success
Aroma
rate.
wise,
What do you think?
Oh,
this
it smells lovely.
smells
It
amazing.
tastes hoppy, but it's very
You've
hoppy.
tasted it already.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Of course he has.
I was in there at the beginning.
Anyway, cheers. I'm going in.
Didn't you?
Well done.
Thank you.
That's
good.
that is so nice.
Yeah.
That is such a nice, well-rounded beer.
Yeah.
There's a
Doesn't
spiciness
taste
to
like
it.
a 6.5-7% beer, does it?
Oh, I think it does.
It's got a cheese.
No, I think it's down in the mix, or maybe it's because this is program number 5 out of 6.
It could well be something to do with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That could also have something to say. That could
Yes.
also be why I'm talking to you
In the same day.
If you are watching these in order, we are not here for 5 days in the same t-shirt.
No,
We've done this on one day.
yeah,
19,
one afternoon.
19 beers. We've
19 beers.
Well,
in
no,
one
we haven't
day.
done 19 yet.
Not 19 yet.
We
We've
haven't
got
hit that
4 or
yet.
5 more, but you know.
This beer, Young's Red IPA, I'd say it's something I'd buy.
It's really punchy.
I'm
It's
so
quite a punchy
pleased
beer, isn't it?
that
Yeah.
Mark's brewed this for us.
Yeah. Me too. I think it's a great beer.
I'll be honest, I did this about a year or so ago, and I did an IPA, and I have a number of friends. So me and Paul belong to what we call a shed pub club. This is where we share the costs of brewing beer, and then you all sit in a great big pub, and we have a golf club. Gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. Yeah. And we discuss beer, honestly. And Red IPA
many
was
other
all
things too.
yes,
Many other things too.
yes, selling
Not just
houses
beer.
and cars and as you expect. But the Red IPA, I really enjoyed. I find the IPA to be quite a bit more citrusy, quite a bit of a.
This is zesty. It's got a zest to it.
Yeah, it's got a zest to it, but it's a little bit more caramel, a little bit smoother, I find. And I enjoyed this one more, so I did it again.
But that is a tremendous pint. I'm really, really pleased with that.
Really good. I think there's a punchiness. There's that tartness you get from red currants in there as well.
Yeah.
It's Look, we're going to come back to you in a bit.
Yeah, we're going to get into the cheese a bit
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I need to sit down so I can be shorter.
Right. Beer number 3
Sorry,
of the Red Ales.
I wasn't drinking it.
We cheated a bit because this one didn't fit in any other category that we're
It
doing.
didn't. No.
So we've chucked in with this one. And it's one of Anders' brews. And what is it, Anders?
It's a Belgian double from
Festival.
I've done it once before and it didn't work. This time I've done it and I think it worked, but obviously You guys need
It
to.
worked very well when we
Oh.
used it the other week.
Right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Anyway,
Here we go.
cheers.
Chin chin.
Smooth, rich, velvety, and full bodied. Full bodied.
Absolutely.
Very
gorgeous.
dark.
This comes in at 7%,
7.3.
7.3%.
So it's a banger.
It doesn't taste like
No.
7.3%,
That's
which is
nice.
a bit
This is
dangerous.
That's nice.
a bit.
Well, that's
Yeah.
definitely one to try and put on the list.
This is I'm most proud about this.
And you can't see through it.
No,
Looks quite heavy.
Actually, if you
there's a slight red hint.
there is,
to
if
it,
you get the light,
Slight.
yeah.
in the right
But-
light.
I'm gonna say.
Very mysterious.
You're proud of this. I think you should be.
Yeah, it's one of my best brews. I've had a run of really good brews, and this is one of the
That was
best.
a good
It's
one.
not a 40-pint kit though, is it?
No, it comes in at 32, I think it is.
32 point.
Yeah,
Because it's a
Right.
bit stronger and
yeah. I've had a good run of brews. This I've done this before, and it didn't work. This
Right.
time, it has.
Oh, but when we're tasting, because it had that home, it was the failure. It was a brewing problem,
Yeah,
but we could taste that there was a good beer underneath that.
yeah.
And you had to go again. I'm not
Yeah.
giving me disappointed.
Very
It's a
rich,
blinding.
rich, tasty. Very nice.
Yeah. Anyway,
Very nice.
So
we're going to savor this. and
Yeah.
add more cheese.
Of
add
course.
more cheese.
Yeah. In a bit.
Cheers.
Oh hell!
We're
We're
hammered.
Paul's
hammered. Say it how it is.
Paul's hammered. Yeah. Right. Okay. We're going to the final of the
Red ales.
red ales, I suppose. Bad Cat.
It's Bad Cat by Bulldog Brews. It's one of my brews.
Yeah.
This is a bit. I didn't realise I actually had a bottle of this left anywhere.
How long?
14 months.
Wow.
14 months again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Same batch as when I was brewing the
The other stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was so pleased when I found this random bottle. You've tasted it
Paul's-
already, haven't you?
Sorry.
As usual.
Paul's not talking. He must
Sorry,
be
I
drinking.
forgot.
No.
I just dived. Sorry, I forgot.
We did the Belgian Double on the channel the other day,
Yeah.
and I afterwards, I don't know if this mentioned on the channel, but afterwards I said, I think this reminded me of Bad Cat.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
Anyway, should we get into it?
Shall we? Go on.
So nice. This is really nice. Very
It's a-
smooth, rich, smooth.
doesn't smell the same,
Oh, there is a similarity.
but it's very caramelly.
It is
Yeah.
caramelly.
That's the
Yeah.
smoothest Bad Cat I've ever.
Very
Nice.
smooth. Very smooth, caramelly, and
I've brewed this more than 3 times. This brew.
Right. Okay.
That has got to be the nicest I've ever tasted it. It hasn't been in the fridge; it's just been at room temperature.
very nice.
Yeah.
And Bad Cat, if you ever do not put it in the fridge to drink it, unless you've had a bad brew, then you've got to drink it like
Yeah.
that. Didn't
Mm.
but
Very easy drink. Very smooth. Very
you
easy.
need this at room temperature or a little bit warmer, even, and the flavors just explode.
Yeah, it is flavourful.
Dude, that's. I mean, 14 months. That's a long time.
It's about 7.5%. This.
But it's
Is it?
it's very fragrant. It doesn't taste
No.
7.5%. I'm not sitting here thinking I'm drinking gin or something. You know
No.
what I mean, it's like
There are flavours that sit on the palate and come out after you've drank it, which is really, really
it's not
unusual.
It's not quite what we've had from some of the others.
No.
It's I'm rather pleased with this, but I don't think I could brew Bad Cat and wait 14 months to drink that.
Well, if you would like,
You did that by mistake, didn't you?
I did it, but this has been a very pleasant mistake.
Yeah.
if you want to invest in 1,500 bottles, so you have the turnover, then feel free. But
yeah. But
yeah,
So,
And
Yeah,
on the
but-
and on the cheese front, the Camembert won the
Yeah,
the best
Camembert is
cheese,
just
the best
Camembert.
cheese
it
board.
was running away,
Yeah.
basically.
Although the garlic roll was very nice. as well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
we've done 4 beers.
let's summarise.
Yes.
Okay, what's going on with these ruby beers?
Well, first of all, I don't think there's been a bad beer in the batch.
No.
They've all been phenomenal.
Yeah.
And actually, if you're home brewing and you fancy any of them, you can't go wrong with any of these beers that we've done on this
No.
section. Now, Anders, what's your pick of the bunch?
I'd go mine. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You go.
I know it's mine, but I'm going for the Belgian double.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's
I know where
phenomenal.
you're coming from with that.
yeah. I think the Bad Cat. I've done Bad Cat several times myself. I think it's improved because of the time that you've given it,
Yeah.
but it's not quite giving me the same punch. I need a punch from it.
Paul, what about yourself?
I like this, but it's like it's a little bit, for me, it's a little bit over sweet, but I like it. But I'd have to go with Anders on the double.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're asking me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Well, being that Anders chose his own, I'm going to be just as partisan and go with my Young's Red IPA. To be
Oh.
honest, just because I can.
Fair
Just
dues.
not because the double was anything wrong with it. It was a lovely beer.
Again, no,
It's-
honestly,
it
like
was-
like Nige said,
But
there
it
wasn't a bad beer.
this
It's
point,
exceedingly good beer.
how close everything is.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think all the beers we've had have been phenomenal.
They're good.
Now, the Belgian Duvel, when we recorded that from the channel the other day, I thought, wow, this is the best beer, the best homebrew beer I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with this. Go on. Yeah.
Yeah, but this,
If you've got the patience.
if you've got the patience to leave 14 months and have 1 bottle left, it's phenomenal. But for 8 weeks in the bottle, the Belgian Duvel, something tasting that good,
Yeah.
beggars the question: if you left that at 14 months, a year in the bottle, God knows what that tastes like.
Can you just put 6 aside?
But that would never last.
I've barely got any
But
left.
the thing
It's
is-
that good.
Bad Cat's good anyway, and that it never lasts. You
No,
never-
no, no, no.
That's
You
why
wouldn't-
I've only had a bottle left by mistake, and you'd never put this down for 14 months or 12 months.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
So, okay.
but-
You chose your own. You chose
I
your
wrote
own.
No, actually, if
Me and Paul chose Duvel, which was mine. So I win.
no.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is this is horrible.
No.
But this is the smoothest I've ever tasted Bad Cat.
The best, yeah, in fairness, the best.
I'm going to say of all the programs we've shot today, and we've had the lager, the IPAs, the golden IPAs. This is definitely the closest.
Strongest category.
It is definitely
By
the
far,
strongest category.
There's just
It's
no
so-
weakness in the whole
No,
category.
it's. I mean, you can make an argument, as you both tried to do, that the double was a bit of a ringer in a red IPA category, but it was a wonderful beer. It really,
And
really
actually,
was.
I don't care which one wins
No,
because
no.
they're bloody good.
Yeah, you got
But
to
I
enjoy
do.
what you're drinking. Then we're happy to
I don't
give it
know
to you.
why. No, in fairness, no, they're all in good beers. So
Yeah.
let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
fair
So
enough.
anyway, don't buy any of these ones.
Yeah,
They're all
absolutely.
great.
They're all bangers.
Even the St. Peter's one, although it's not got the hop kick that the other ones have, or
No,
the depth, it's still a good beer.
Yeah.
A good drinkable beer.
it is a good beer, and it's the only one potentially under 5%. It's the only one potentially having on Wednesday night before you go to work tomorrow.
But Bad Cat after 14 months tastes weaker.
Absolutely outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's drinkable.
You
You feel
can't-
like you could
can't-
session this.
We'd drawn a toast to it,
Sorry.
and you came back and then, yeah, mine's really good. Right. Thanks. They're all good. We've agreed.
Yes,
Nige will
He won't.
I won't.
There. Anyway, look, it's been great. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one, which will pop up in a couple of weeks' time for you, but 2 minutes for us.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
See you in a bit.
Bye.